Yo guys, what's up? Welcome to my channel. My name's Ice Cream Death. You can just call me Ice. That's also fine. And yeah, this is gonna be my first video of many. Um, Basically, I wanted to make this video as a start to my journey of becoming fluent in Japanese, maybe, hopefully. Anyhows, I just wanted to start off with talking about what my plan is. Actually, I'll start off my history with Japanese. So, 3 to 4 years ago, uh, this was grade 10, I started learning hiragana and katakana, basically the kanas. Uh, and I didn't really study that much for the past 3 years. Just on and off all the time, being lazy, and obviously school and mental health and all that sort of stuff just came in, and yeah, I didn't really study. But recently, I moved to Japan, and that's where I currently am. I currently reside in Japan, and I realized that not knowing Japanese, you can get by. I mean, I know some sort of level of Japanese to the extent where I can speak somewhat to Japanese people. You know, it's not the greatest. A lot of grammatical mistakes, pronunciation is all over the place, word use is horrible. But yeah, made me realize I really need to study. So that's what I did a month ago. I started studying really hard. Um, Essentially studying 30 vocab a day for 2 weeks. I guess 3 weeks study, but for 2 weeks I've been studying for 30 vocab a day, which essentially is considered a lot in for many people. But yeah, I didn't really like the pace I was going at. So the past week I increased it to 60 vocab a day, which is a lot. Not gonna lie. Yeah, I've been using Memrise as my tool to study these vocabulary, and I do realize that vocabulary alone isn't gonna do much, right? So I thought about it a bit, and I decided that I want to go on a very, very intense study of Japanese. So I recently got a Anki deck. If you don't know Anki, Anki is an SRS where, I mean, Memorize is also an SRS, but basically it's an SRS where it's optimized to make you study anything, basically, not languages alone, but like if you want to memorize anything, Anki is the way to go. Just because of the the it's like just because it's optimized, you know, for you to memorize it as efficiently as possible. So recently I got a deck from my friend, um, who basically made it so that there's a Tongo J. If you don't know Tongo books, it's a method. It's basically textbooks from N5 to N1. So I have a whole deck from N5 to N1. And these decks are I plus one. I plus one is when you have a sentence, and every sentence that you learn, there's one word that is is new, and then the rest you should know. The rest of the sentence you should know what the meaning and is and everything. So it's really up. It really makes you understand the word in context, or the grammar, for that matter. Not just the vocab, just grammar as well. So yeah, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna be streaming my studies every day. Um, Whether or not people are watching, I'm gonna still stream it. It's it's for accountability reasons, so that I'm sure that I will finish my work for the day. And here comes the crazy part, don't go mad, 200 cards a day. So 200 cards a day from today till 2 months, right? So in 2 months' time, I should be scheduled to complete the N1 deck. Now I was already studying N3 technically. I'm halfway there, but that was only vocabulary. So I just want to go back to N5 and N4 since I haven't studied them in a very long time. I've been studying them in months, and I kind of want to go back and revisit the vocabulary, the grammar, reinforce it in my brain before I continue. So that's why I'm not really starting in N3 and to N1, right? So from today, I'll be doing N5, scheduled to finish N5 next week since it's a 1000 deck. It's a 1000 card deck. And yeah, in 2 months' time, I calculated it. It should take no longer than 2 months, even less, since it's 10,000 vocabulary for the N1 with the grammar and everything. It's included. And after those 2 months, hopefully I'll be done with N1. Well, not the test itself, but since the test is only twice a year, I'm gonna miss the one in June. I believe it's in June, and so I really can't take it. But I'll be taking. I'm planning to take the N1 December, which is crazy because people don't really study for N1 in this short period of time. So yeah, finish the deck, and then I'll probably just read, immerse. That's my method of studying anyway. Just immerse, read, listening. Um, yeah, I guess that's the whole thing of it, right? Our new vocab, and then towards the end of the year, like coming to December, I'll be taking JLPT books. Well, N1 specifically, since I'm doing the N1, and just studying that. Maybe doing past papers, all just to get familiar with the test and everything, and see if I can actually pass it. Which, if I do these decks and review it every day, I should be fine anyway without the JLPT book. But that's just to reinforce that, like, oh, I actually do know what I'm doing for the test, right? You're studying for it. It's not like you're studying for fluency, technically, but it's a structured way. So that's what I'm doing. But yeah, if you want to follow my journey, subscribe. Um, links for Discord, and the deck is down in the description. Make sure you hit the bell. See when I'm streaming. Uploading new videos on updates on how things are going, if I'm going crazy or not. But yeah, please join my streams. I'll see you around.